Hey everyone, Mark Russo here, and today we're going to help you to get that ball that always goes to the right to go straight. Many of you hit the ball solid, but the ball just does not get online. We're going to teach you how to get that lead arm to start working more efficiently to hit straighter golf shots. Let's get to work. Okay everyone, welcome in. We're gonna stop seeing the right side of the golf course today, okay? We're gonna teach you how to get your lead arm to square the club face at impact. So what exactly are we talking about here? Well, many of you get frustrated by your ability to hit the ball solidly, hit it in the middle of the face, and it goes dead right. Now, what's going on there? Well, in our world, what part of the golf club starts the ball online? The club face. It's responsible for the vast majority of the starting line of a golf shot, okay? Now the first thing we want to make sure is that we are hitting it in the middle of the face. But let's assume for a moment that you're doing that. If you're hitting it in the middle of the face and it's going to the right, the face is to the right of the target, for the right-handed golfer, of course. All right, so we got to figure out how to get that face square sooner. And many of you have what we'll call a chicken wing or a flying elbow through impact, okay? So what are we talking about here? So we're talking about an arm that moves through impact, and instead of rotating and squaring and releasing, works through impact and goes in an elbow out, disassociation from the body here, movement. And look where the face is. The face is going to be to the right. So what we want to teach you how to do here is to get the club to start squaring sooner through learning how to move your lead arm better so that you can get that awesome looking release post-impact that you see all the tour players do. They get it going this way, the ball takes off flying towards the target, looks beautiful. So a couple of tools we're going to use today. Little MacGyver work on my part this morning to put a piece together that we're going to use. We're going to start with a kid's kickball, and you can use pretty much any size here, but the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take the ball and hold it between your hands. And I want you to feel some connection here between your upper arms and the upper part of your chest. And what you're going to do for me is just make some movements back in the backswing, and on the way down I want you to feel like you are taking the ball and handing it to someone on the other side of you. How would you do that? Well, we'd get it down and we'd hand it around. And you'll notice how my lead arm and both arms work, but especially my lead arm. This movement here, this amount of rotation. So the upper part of my arm is rotating. So take this ball, even if you do some small ones for me, back, rotate here. And what I want you to notice also is that I am never disconnecting here to try and get there. There's a connection that happens here in the upper chest and the upper arm that stays together, okay? So we're reaching that ball around and handing it over, all right? Very important for you to do that. Now, let's be clear. As you do this, you're going to feel some rotation. How much should the club face rotate through impact? Well, let's be honest. I'm not super worried about that right now. I just need more, okay? If we overdo it and hit a couple balls to the left, no problem. Okay, that's totally fine. We want exaggeration, we want change, okay? So we've got the ball drill, simple and easy. I've also come up with a little tool here with a little bit of a cardboard tube, and I've put some numbers on this guy. 1, 2, 3, okay? And what I've done is I put the golf club through it, and I've squared the face of the club with number 2. And here's what we're gonna do. And you could create your own version of this, okay? Even just putting some stickers on the shaft, maybe just for reference points, okay? But here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna set up and take my grip, and I see number 2 here. As I go to the top, the club is gonna rotate, and I'm gonna see number 2 and part of number 1 here. Here's what I want you to do. I want, on the way down, for you to get number 2 here and here at impact. There's number 2. Rotate, we'll get up to the ball here. There's number 2. What I see often is this, 1 and 2, 1, little bit of 1 I can see, and 2, and look where the face is. And then what I want you to do is, I want you to get 2, we can hop over the ball here, and then I want you to give me 3 on the other side, this way. Notice the rotation of my upper arm and where I am. Pretend you're handing this club to someone. okay? You're not gonna hand it to them this way. You're gonna hand it to them this way. We're gonna get number 3. So again, 1 and 2, 2 here, square 2, almost can kind of see a little bit of 3, and then I want 3 on the other side here. Many of you, through the follow through would be this way, and all I see is number 2. Face is open, club face is this way, okay? Get yourself comfortable making these movements, even just taking a club level to the ground and starting to feel this rotation, okay? It's okay if you overdo it. Then we're gonna take the golf club and maybe we do a couple of slow-mo versions, okay? Real quick, just do at least one here. So now I can see those numbers in my head. Oh man, I gotta get 2 here. I gotta get 2. Okay, I got 2. What do I gotta do now? I gotta get number 3, and there's the rotation. And then when we're ready, we're gonna let it go and see where it goes, okay? Okay? Guess what that ball didn't do? It didn't go right, okay? Even just a touch left, which I'm totally fine with in this scenario. Don't be afraid of that. Hit some different shots. So, putting it all together for you, okay? We need to teach your lead side to work a little bit better. Start with the ball. Feel the handoffs, right? Start with the numbers. Take the numbers. Feel the rotation of the numbers. Get that picture in your mind. Then take it to the golf club. Start slow and small with rotation, and then go faster and bigger. I promise you that if you can start to do this, you're gonna really see some balls jump off the face. And not only is it gonna go straighter, it's probably gonna go longer too. So I hope that helped you guys, and we'll see you on the lesson tee.